Well, Mike, before I turn off the lights, I'll show you our little backyard. Jorge strung these lights crisscross over the yard. And then here's some plants I bought yesterday: mandarvilla, geraniums, a little periwinkle plant, and this one I don't know what it's called, but it kind of extends out when you plant it. And of course, we got tons of poinsettias. Here in Mexico, it's not uncommon to see poinsettia trees, believe it or not. I've got some dianthus over there on the wall. Those bricks I stole from the rubble of a construction site. Well, the rubble that, they were throwing out. And then, oh, is that Buddy's toy? Oh no, that fell. That little thing fell. It's they're two little doves, and I've got to go pick that up. And then a lot of dirt has been spread on this grass to help it grow green, and also a chemical was put down. I was hoping it could be organic, but it wasn't, to kill the grub worms that the gardener showed me. And it's funny, they're called in Spanish, in one area of Mexico, they call them gallinas ciegas, blind hens, which I think is kind of funny. But anyway, so yeah, it's not big, this yard, but it's pretty. And then here we have a coleus over here that I'm going to put in the ground. And then this is called campana, bell, and it will climb up the wall. This is a fountain that right now is not working. The owner of the house put this in, but they're going to come Monday and get it to work. I don't care much for it, but Jorge likes it, and some things have to be fixed because when it drains, it was draining out here, and it's supposed to drain over into what they call the registro, that just goes into the city line, because this can get real damp and it'll make the roots of the grass, just stay damp, and that's not good. So they're going to come tomorrow and fix this. And then this spigot, the water comes out hot. Well, after you let it run for about 60 seconds, it gets warm and then hot. And so that has to be fixed because we don't want to scald our plants. So if this can't be fixed, I told the owner, who lives in Mexico City, a great guy, that we'll just not use this and just put some potted plants here. The water comes out here and then bubbles over. It's called a crying fountain, Fuente Llorona. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Oh, I hope this didn't break. Oh, did it break? Well, I don't think it broke, but okay. For some reason it fell over. Well, I'll have to put it, let's see, sorry. Okay, there we go. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Yeah, it did break, actually. Oh no. As Alma said, uh-oh, Jody's here, something's going to break. And in fact, it did, but I didn't do it. Let's see. I'll just, I don't know what I could do. Okay, well that doesn't look so bad. I guess this will not be hung. It will just be like that. And then I'm going to put a little plant in here that with little leaves a little plant that hangs down. Some succulents, beautiful succulents, dianthus, and we're gonna take a couple of the hibiscus and put them in front, because this backyard really doesn't get a whole lot of sun during the day, and so These plants, of course, are good because they don't need that much sun. And then this little, I think it's a Norfolk pine, I'm gonna put in that pot. These are 2 bags of dirt. And this is one of the railings I had installed, among others. So this is our little backyard. I know it on the video, the grass looks horrible, but it's gonna green up and the grub worms will go away. I asked the gardener when he brought back the stuff to spread for the grub worms, I said, is that organic? He says, yes, but I could tell immediately it wasn't because of the smell. Of course, in Cedarcroft, we would use beneficial nematodes, and they eat, they're like these little tiny animals. Well, they look like specks of black pepper, and you put water in it, mix them in with water, and then you just spread them on the grass, and they go down into the dirt and they eat the grub worms. And I told him about that, but he goes, oh no, you need something strong. So, but usually things here are very organic. What he spread on the grass was, it had goat dung in it and sheep dung, and so that was very organic. And then this dirt, I'm sure, is very organic. Oh, this is something I also pilfered from next door, where they, in a vacant lot, threw some debris that they're going to later take off. But I love these bricks. I just love the texture of them and the look of them. And so, oh, and Jorge got this fountain, and it was here when we first came here. He bought it as a surprise to me, and it sure was when we came here on December 11th, 2 weeks ago today, to be given the keys to the house and everything. And so, but this architect who built it, who's the owner of the house, he likes windows, and these are huge windows, which is cool because you get to see a lot of really beautiful, on the other side of this wall, beautiful, beautiful mountains that I still am going to call them, because some of them really, I think, are mountains. Others that are closer up are hills. So here is your video that's gone way too long to show you our garden. Love to you, Mike. And here's our neighbor's balcony. Are you our new neighbor? His name is Jose. That are you our new neighbor was when we moved to Cedarcroft, and a lady came out of her house and saw us moving stuff into the house from the U-Haul truck and said, are you our new neighbor? So that's what I say sometimes, but we're glad to be new neighbors here. Take care, boy. One last parting shot of the fountain, La Fuente.